everyone. Welcome to the Magical Moms podcast. We are here for the 12th and final episode of season 1. So we're going to be talking all things about, we're going to share our Halloween experience, and we're going to give you an insight, a little teaser into what season 2 is going to look like, because we got some big changes coming and we're excited about it.
Lindsay, how have we finished an entire season of this show already? I do not know how. No, I've had so much fun. And you know how many people say that you enjoy your best work when you're having fun doing it?
Yes.
Like, this has been so much fun for me. I can't even explain to you just how much fun this has been for me, and I know, Lindsay, for you too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you, everyone, for watching us and listening to us for this whole season. We are so excited for season 2. And Lindsay and I have been brainstorming. We've been having a ton of fun doing it, and yeah, it's just been such a blast. So thank you, guys.
Things coming your way.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're just so thrilled to make this show, and we would love it if you follow us on all the socials. You can subscribe to the show. You can follow us on all the socials at Magical Moms Podcast on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and then you can watch full episodes on YouTube at youtube.com/for Disney content. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram and all the socials, California Disney Bliss.
And I am on all the socials as Chasing Magic Daily. So we hope you guys follow along. And if you're loving what you guys are hearing from us, we would love if you could leave a review. It really, really helps us get our podcast out to new people so that others can learn all the tips and tricks and have a magical time at the parks as well. So you can leave a review on Apple. You can leave it on Spotify. And we're actually doing something really cool right now. We're doing a giveaway. So if you leave a review, we are going to enter you into a giveaway. You have until September 8th to do so, and we've got a little prize for you guys. So if you leave a review, that is your entry to win the giveaway. So if you could do that, we would appreciate it. And if you can't leave a review on Spotify or Apple, you can always DM us a review on the Magical Moms Podcast Instagram, and that will count as well. And speaking of which, we actually have a review to read. So we've got a 5-star review from Dashing Aviator, and it says, "Podcast is fire, bro." I love that.
I love it.
He says, 2 thumbs way, way up. They have the dish on all things Disney and park news. So thank you, Dashing Aviator. That was very sweet of you. I hope I read that in a cool enough tone, you know?
You're
Podcast
cool,
is
Lindsay.
fire, bro.
You're cool enough for this, Linz, for sure.
I try.
And then from Shay on Instagram, she messaged us and she said, "What would you guys say is the best time to get a spot so you can have a good spot for the Paint the Night Parade and the Castle Fireworks Show? 7:30. Okay, so Shay, I love watching fireworks on Main Street. So if you're looking for the actual castle and the fireworks and that scene for the fireworks, and then you're going to watch Paint the Night beforehand, I would say, so the Paint the Night starts at 8:45. Actually, now it starts at 8:30 because it's the Halloween season. So it starts at 8:30. Really, I would say to get there no later than 7:30. And my favorite spot is in front of the Penny Arcade. Any spot on Main Street is good, but I really like the Penny Arcade, that area, because you're really close to a lot of things. You are close to their freshman corner if you want to do a mobile pickup. You're close to restrooms. And then also, once Paint the Night is over, you'll see this. Everyone's just going to get up from the curb, and they're just going to stand right in the middle of Main Street. You are totally allowed to do so right after Paint the Night is over. And then you're just going to have a really great straight shot to the castle so that you can see all the fireworks. And then make sure you check the entertainment calendar, because right now the Halloween Screams fireworks show is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So if you can see Paint the Night and then see the show with fireworks, that is just a win. But if not, during the week, there's also the projections, which I love to see on the Main Street buildings. So you're gonna have such a fabulous time. But I would get there at 7:30 and just enjoy that time to relax, refresh, recharge, and get some good food.
Yep, and I would agree. I would go with whatever Bridget says, because she's the one that watches fireworks from Main Street and the castle. If I'm with my kids, we go to Small World. So I would say whatever Bridget says, listen to her, because she knows her stuff when it comes to castle views of the fireworks.
Yeah. I mean, I just love the castle view. It's just so iconic. It really is. And then also, if you are leaving afterwards, it's a little bit faster to get out of the park because you're so close to the exit.
Yes.
So
and that
it's
is
kind
a
of
popular
a win-win
time for people to leave. A lot lot of people will immediately leave after fireworks, and it gets pretty crazy. So that's a good tip there.
And if you don't want to battle like the tram and, you know, getting out of the parking structure or the Toy Store parking lot, what I really like to do, and it's a little bit harder to do because you'll be going against like the tide a bit, but I love at that time going to Galaxy's Edge right after the fireworks show is over and walking around. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, no one is there. That's when I usually get like a little bit of a snack, and then we kind of just like chill there for about a half an hour, and then we leave. And by then it's died down with the tram and with the parking structure, and it just, Galaxy's Edge is so cool at night. I love it. And I'm not a big Star Wars fan, and I just love walking around there at night because when it's busier, you can't really hear like the sounds and like the noises of that land. So it's just one of my favorite spots after the fireworks show.
Yeah, that is a great spot at night with the lights and the sounds. That's a good tip. I like that tip because really leaving right after fireworks is kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
And get a little crowded.
It get crazy. Yeah. And then the other thing that we are really excited about as well is we are excited for our Patreon fam. So our Patreon fam is a special community that we are building. We have a lot of perks in there for our members in there. We've got some tip sheets. So every time we make an episode, we create a tip sheet that kind of goes along with it. So you always have everything you need to know right at your fingertips. We have a private Facebook group where people are kind of meeting and hanging out. We also do virtual hangouts, which has been really fun. We've had one of those so far, and that was really fun. We hung out for a couple hours and just chit-chatted. And then we also have our very first in-person meetup coming up in September. And if you want to be a part of that, make sure you join the Patreon fam. We do have a link down in the show notes, or you can go to patreon.com and search Magical Moms Podcast. For everybody who attends, we've got a little goodie bag for you guys. We're going to start in downtown Disney. We're going to make our way into the parks. And I'm thinking, Bridget, because it's going to be in September, we should probably have like a Halloween treat or something, kind of hang out, have a drink, you know, whatever. We're just going to have fun. I'm so excited for that.
I think that this is just going to be so much fun because it's just so great to connect with other Disney parents, other Disney fans. I mean, I'm in the parks all the time, and I love running into people that I know. So hopefully this in-person meetup will connect you with other people as well. So the next time you're in the parks, you can meet somebody and hang out with them too.
Speaking of being in the parks, Bridget, I know you had a family day in the parks yesterday. How was that?
We did have a family day in the parks. I had an entire plan for a full day, but it actually turned into a Disneyland morning because it was 1,000 degrees outside. And as soon as we got there, I knew that this was going to be just a couple of hours. So I kind of scratched our entire schedule in my mind, and I just went with the basics. And we went to go see the Mickey's Trick or Treat show inside the Disney Theater in Disney California Adventure. Which I highly recommend for multiple reasons. One, it's great for younger children, but even my 10-year-old and 12-year-old enjoyed it as well. Not so much as the 3-year-old, but they also enjoyed it as well. Plus, it's air conditioned. Its air conditioning inside is amazing. Now, it's actually a much shorter show than the regular show that they have there. It's only 12 minutes long, but you get to sit in there while they get everything ready and so on and so forth. So we had a 30-minute air conditioning break, and I think everybody was very happy about that. But then also when you leave the show, you can do a little bit of trick-or-treating. So each one of the kids got to get a little piece of candy from a cast member. They were passing it out at the end of the show. So
cute.
They loved that. And then we took a couple photos with Mickey. We wanted to ride Haunted Mansion, but the wait was too long. And that particular attraction, you wait in the sun for that one while you're in the queue. So I was like, we're not going to do that. But instead we got some treats, and then we were kind of just walking out, and we were looking around, and all the attractions that we were walking past had a 10 or 5 minute wait, which was incredible. It was really because of the heat.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we rode Pirates, which was a complete walk-on. It was a 5 minute wait, which is a walk-on. And we did a couple of other attractions, which was awesome. But then one thing that did happen yesterday is that West, who loves meeting characters, was kind of intrigued by their costumes because when we saw Chip, he actually tried to pull off his costume, and he was very successful in doing so. And Chip just kind of went, "Whoa!"
I saw that on your stories.
And he ran over to his handler so that the handler could fix him up real quick. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Chip. I'm so sorry, Chip. I'm so sorry, Chip. We did not mean to undress you in front of everybody. But Chip was totally fine with it and then proceeded to take a photo. And that was our last character meeting of the day. But yeah, it was fun. And then we kind of just hightailed it out of there because it was just way too hot.
We're done.
We're done. And goodbye. Goodbye, Disneyland. But that's what happens. It's like, that's what happens when you have a toddler. And they are totally used to it. Don't feel embarrassed because, this is what happens with little kids. And they're totally used to it at Disneyland. But yeah, that was a first for me. Haven't had that happen before.
Sounds like you had such a fun day with your family. And we actually had a really good time in the parks together just a couple of days ago, celebrating the opening of Halloween on August 22nd. We kind of used some of our tips and tricks, and we just had a fun time together.
Oh, we had so much fun, even though it was super duper hot. We started off the Halloween season with style, and the first thing that we did, we used one of our tips actually from the episode, is we got our pumpkin photo first thing early in the day before we started to melt, which I was so happy that we did that. And then we did
you kind of have to.
You have to. You just absolutely have to.
And wait, not only did we get photos, we got a TikTok trend video, which was your idea, Bridget, and we nailed that. It took us 2 tries. We did a little bit of editing, and you did a little bit of editing, and we nailed it. It looked really cute.
Did we though? Did we nail it?
Yes, we did.
Okay, well, my tween daughter seems to think otherwise. She was like, "What? Oh no,
Rude.
That's not. No, you're too zoomed in." I'm like, how do you even know what this means? But we did. We tried a younger trend, and I thought it was fun. You know what's great is that like the Disney Photo Pass photographers, like as long as you ask like nicely and you're just sweet to them, they will like go out of their way to try to help you like get a good photo or get a good shot. And I'm always so appreciative of that. But it was a Disney Photo Pass photographer that was holding our phone recording, and it worked out. I think it worked out, and that's always fun to do with friends. But also something that we always try to do early is we always try to see the characters in costume early. They always come out that door that we were telling you about earlier, right by the Mad Hatter on Main Street. It's like that little like door you'll see to the left of the Mad Hatter. And we got to see so many characters come on out. We got to see a really cute interaction of Mickey and Minnie kissing and showing some Halloween love. And that was awesome because we saw we got to meet at least 4 characters right off the bat in the morning. So that was great.
Yeah. And we did, like you said, we did a little trick. We waited there. We followed them to their spot. So we never really waited that long for any of the characters because we kind of just followed them. We got the cute little interactions. That's always a highlight for us. I feel like we always get our pictures and then we meet the characters. It's kind of a little tradition for us.
Yeah, and then before you know it, it was like, 11 a.m. and we haven't even walked off Main Street yet.
I know.
And you and I were both starving, as was like our friends. We were starving. So we got our favorite returning Halloween Disney food item, which is the spicy blush pasta from Alien Pizza Planet. We mobile ordered it.
So good.
And I think we had this lunch like 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m.
Yeah, it was pretty early because we were up at like 5. So lunchtime, we needed our lunch early.
And you know that Lindsay and I loved this pasta dish so much because we ate a hot pasta dish when it was 105 degrees outside. So that's how you know that we loved it, or that we love it. But
Alien Pizza Planet has AC, so that was very helpful. We sat inside and just like cooled off and enjoyed our hot pasta that we love.
Yes, and this is a pro tip for everyone listening. When you walk into Alien Pizza Planet, first of all, always mobile order. You can always get like usually a time that's right like for the now moment of when you're ordering. But when you walk in, it sometimes will feel very busy, very packed. If it's too packed for you or you can't find a table, go to where like all of the sodas are. Walk all the way straight and make a left, and you'll see these doors that's kind of hidden, and that opens up another indoor like eating section that most people don't even know about. So if you want indoor seating and you can't find one, just go to that area and you might be able to find a spot because most people just don't know about it.
Yeah, it's like indoor outdoor, but it's completely shaded and like blocked off from any sun.
Yeah. And it is air conditioned too, so it's kind of nice. So speaking of food, one of my favorite things to do on an opening day of any sort of holiday season is try all the new foods. And Lindsay, you and I tried something that we have to tell everybody about because it's going viral.
Yes, it is.
Pumpkin cookies from Harbour Galley.
Yes.
Yeah, these cookies are not to be missed.
I'm like, my mouth is watering actually talking about them.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like pumpkin, a lot of people don't like pumpkin. These cookies you absolutely have to get. They are so good.
They come out warm. They're kind of like a little bit, they're like soft, fluffy pillows on the inside. A little tiny bit of like a harder, like not a hard crust, but like it's just a little firmer on the outside. The pumpkin flavor is phenomenal. We got the dipping sauce stuff. I would say that's not really that necessary. I didn't find it to be that phenomenal. So if you're gonna get it, you just stick with the cookies and you will be a happy camper. Those were so good. Actually, that was the only treat that I ate that day. I was trying to limit my treats because sugar and the heat and all that, like I just know my body. So I just had the pumpkin cookies and those were so good. But I had a feeling they would be.
They're so good. And you can either get them in a 6-pack or a 13-pack. And I know a 13-pack may sound a little gluttonous, but trust me, you deserve it, okay? You deserve the 13-pack because what's going to happen is you're going to get the 6-pack and then you're going to want to have more. So just get the 13-pack. You can take them home. They come in a box, like a to-go box.
Like a to-go box, yes.
Yeah. So you can always take them home or you can, whatever you want. But I will tell you something that I learned, a big tip that I learned over the weekend when I went with the family. So I think a lot of people have really caught on to the mobile ordering aspect from Harbour Galley, especially from the cookies. So when I was there on Sunday, the mobile order line, pickup line, and I'm really not joking you, was all the way to the entrance of Haunted Mansion, which is a solid, block-ish, a block and a half. Yeah. So that's how long the mobile order pickup line was. But guess what? The standby ordering line was dead. There was like maybe one person. Yep, there was maybe like one person because
That's
so many people know how popular they already are. So people are mobile ordering. Now, if this happens to you, this would be what I would do. What I would do if I saw, and I had a mobile order to pick up, and I saw that the line was that long, what I would do is I would instead just keep your mobile order, go to the pickup line if it's super short, order the cookies, right? Order the cookies. Once you have them in your hand, cancel your mobile order. You can cancel your mobile order. You won't get charged, right? You will not get charged, and then you'll still have the cookies without having to wait in that long mobile order pickup line.
Smart.
Now, if you get there and the lines are the same, or the standby line is as long, then just do the mobile order because that will be a little bit faster. But yeah, the mobile order line, I walked past that area at least 4 or 5 times, and the line was so long and it never got shorter.
They really are viral.
They're viral and they're worth it. And something that I did see people doing is they were getting that whipping cream that you can get on the side, and they were making pumpkin cookie sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So you never know. But so
Get
that
creative.
that was super, super yummy. Something else that I also got, and this is going back to our family trip that we tried, was the they're called the celestial. It's a celestial churro that you can get in Disney California Adventure. And that you can get at the Terran Treats stand, which is right across from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, really, you can call it the Celestial Churro, but let's call it what everybody actually is calling it, the Dubai Chocolate Churro.
Oh, yes.
So this is a churro
I didn't even know it was called the Celestial until you said Dubai. I was like, now I know which one you're talking about.
It's the Dubai Chocolate Churro. They can't call it a Dubai Chocolate Churro because it's not Dubai chocolate. But it's very similar to what a Dubai chocolate bar would be, and it's churro style, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's something that you're going to have to get. You can't mobile order it. It's only a walk-up ordering, churro cart sort of deal. But it's something that you don't want to miss. I think it's probably my favorite treat in Disney California Adventure for the Halloween season.
Ooh, okay. That says a lot. All right, next, let's talk about Haunted Mansion Holiday, because that is a can't-miss thing for the Halloween season. And one of the iconic things with Haunted Mansion Holiday is you have the new gingerbread house every year. Yes. So Bridget and I rode this together in our Doom buggy, and we saw the gingerbread house, which, the first thing you do is you smell the gingerbread. Oh my gosh, the whole place just is like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It smells so amazing in there. And this year, it's a really interesting, it's like a flock of crows. that are like moving around. And so I actually spoke with one of the cast members who kind of oversaw this project, and the crows are in the shape or in the style of Tim Burton, which I think is very appropriate. And one thing that that I learned, so if you know what you call like a flock of crows, it's called murder. And on the table, and on the table there is the crow that we saw, Bridget, that is actually eating one of the gingerbread.
Yes, and so it's funny enough, when you see the crow is attacking this, like that gingerbread that you just said, but that gingerbread, which is the Christmas style gingerbread cookie that comes out every holiday season, has actually been turned into a Halloween version, and you can find that inside the Grand Californian Hotel inside the lobby. There's a snack cart, and you can actually find that exact cookie that the crow is devouring from the ride.
Yep. So there you have your murder of crows. And then
so
you also, there was actually another big update to the ride. Typically it's the same thing every year except for the gingerbread house. But this year, Oogie Boogie at the very end of the ride, he got a bit of a glow up.
Yes,
he is looking, he's looking pretty great. He looks a little creepier, a little spookier in the face. His body is a little more, it's not such like a potato sack anymore. He kind of looks more like Oogie Boogie. Yeah. And his animation is so smooth. I mean, if you watch it compared to, I actually posted on TikTok, I posted a 2024 versus 2025. His animation is so smooth. It looks really good. His glow up he got he's glowing.
Lindsay, I have to share with you just how impressed I was when you told me this, because I was sitting right next to you and I didn't notice a thing. And you were like, oh yeah, look. And I was like, what? Okay. And then you showed it to me, and you're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't notice it, but you have quite the eye, because I didn't see it, but you did.
Okay, no, I actually don't have the eye. I don't. I had the inside scoop. So again, I talked to the cast member. We're friends with a cast member who oversees a lot of these things. And so when we saw him earlier in the day, he was like, you need to go and check out Oogie Boogie because he got a little bit of a makeover. And so that's why I paid attention to it. And when you do a quick before and after, then it's like, oh yeah, you can totally see it. To the naked eye, like, the average person's probably not going to notice it. But when you know to look for it, and like if you see something like my before and after video, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, yeah, he looks way better.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So, I cannot take any credit for that.
I was gonna say, like, geez, Liz, like you really know your Oogie Boogies.
No. But actually, another Nightmare Before Christmas thing, the Grand Californian has their annual Rice Krispie display, which is always incredible to see. You have to go see it. It's in the lobby of the hotel. And this year it is Tim Burton's. They've got Jack and Sally. I think Zero is in there as well. Oogie Boogie, I don't believe is featured anywhere in it.
He's on the back.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's on the back. Okay,
yeah, he's on
I
the
haven't
back,
seen the back. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you got all the characters. You got the hidden Mickeys you can find there. That is, you were talking, Bridget, about like going to the cart and getting the gingerbread man. If you're there, you will see, you can't miss this phenomenal display. And apparently Tim Burton was there and approved of it.
Really?
Yeah, he came and checked it out.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, the pastry chefs must have been really nervous when he showed up, because
I would think so.
That's really, oh my gosh, that's a little stressful, because Tim Burton does have a very, very good eye for detail.
Yes.
So that was a little nerve wracking, but if he signed off on it, then it's awesome.
It's good. Yes. And in fact, I think he is the reason that Jack, the character in both the parade and the meet and greet, got a glow up.
Oh. Yeah, because now that change I could tell. There is a very significant change in his face for sure. But yeah, I know that people absolutely love this new Jack. So yeah, he looks more definitely like his movie character.
Yes.
So that's super cool. So you have to pay attention to detail, guys.
Yeah, pay attention to detail. There's a lot of stuff for us locals that they do. Like I said, the average out of town guest is not going to realize that Oogie Boogie got a glow up. Yep. But us locals who go, they do things for us. They do things for us, and that was one of the things they do for the locals that go every year, because we notice those things.
Yes. And something that was unfortunately noticed on Friday was that something that people really, really wanted, that organist sipper from the Haunted Mansion, that was sold starting on Friday. sold out that day. It was super duper popular. It sold out, I think, by what, like noon?
It was early, yeah. They started canceling mobile orders. Yeah.
So if you have any novelties you're really, really interested in buying, mobile order them early, starting at 7 a.m., but also try to do an early pickup. Because if they do sell out inside the parks, they will just cancel your mobile order. You'll get like a little notification on the Disneyland app. But just try to pick up those things really, really early. Make sure that's like one of the top first things that you do so that you can get the thing that you're most looking, most wanting.
Yeah. And we did get the inside scoop on that too. Even though they sold out in the parks, they were still being sold at the treat cart in the Grand Cal Hotel. Yes. So if you can't find it, that's another spot you can try if you're really dying to get that zipper there.
Yeah, and another thing that people were asking you about while we were there in the park was something that you were wearing that's also rumored to be sold out.
Yes, which, I don't have them on me right now. But yeah, my little pink ghosty ears that I was wearing on opening day.
Yeah, so cute.
Those apparently are sold out resort-wide, and rumor has it they are not going to be restocking. Cannot confirm or deny if that is true, but that is what a couple of cast members had reported. So, again.
And those came out on the Disney store, on the online Disney store, and they sold out within... so fast. So I think they came out like at midnight, and by like 2 a.m., Pacific time, they were gone, 2:30. So if they do show up online, I know Lindsay and I will be sharing about it for sure. But yeah, gosh, I hope that's such a bummer. I hope that those come back. I hope it's just a rumor.
I know, because I told a lot of people, it should be fine. They're great about stocking stuff. And I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah. Well, something that we can definitely tell you that's coming back is this podcast. Woo! This podcast is coming back for season 2. We are just taking a little bit of a break between season 1 and season 2. We will be coming back at the end of September, for sure. And during
you don't even have to wait that long.
No. And during this time, we're going to be really honing in on some new things that we want to do for the next season. We're going to be perfecting our skill set. And Lynn, share a little bit more about what you think we're going to be doing.
Another thing that we're really excited for is we have a new segment that I think we're going to be titling, we need to finalize, Magical Minutes. And that's going to be a new quick, like 10 to 15 minute episode that'll come out every week. And it'll be all the Disneyland park updates you need to know. So if you want to give a quick listen, we will tell you all the important details you need to know that are happening that week or that were just announced, or, we're going to keep you in the loop on all things Disneyland Resort. We've got some special guests that we're going to have joining us that we're really excited to talk to. I think we're going to kind of mix up the way that we do it a little bit. So we've got some really exciting things in store. You don't have to wait too long. It's just a couple weeks and then we're going to be back. And
one thing that we're really going to be highlighting after we do come back, of course, which is crazy to talk about, is the Christmas holiday season. Because we go straight in from the Halloween season, which ends, of course, on the 31st of October, into the start of the holiday season, which starts at the Disneyland Resort on November 14th. So we want to prep you and get you ready for that season because it is such an amazing season. And just like the Halloween one, there's so much to do, so much to see, so much to eat. So we want to prep you for that so that you're ready to go and celebrate all things holidays.
Yes. So get excited for season 2.
I know, it's going to be so exciting. I'm so excited for season 2. And if there's anything that there's something that you want to see or something that you want us to highlight or just something that you think that you want from this podcast, a topic, send us a DM and we'd love to hear your thoughts. We really do. Lindsay and I love hearing your thoughts. We loved meeting so many people in the parks on Friday. Tons of people were coming up and saying hi to us and mentioning the podcast, and we just loved it. So thank you so much.
It is really fun. Yeah, thank you so much for listening, for watching. If you're on YouTube, we appreciate you guys watching. Just all of your support just means the world to us. And again, if you want to suggest anything, email us at magicalmomspodcast@gmail.com. Send us a DM on Instagram. We are all over the place, so we are like catching everything that you guys send us. Make sure to follow us on Instagram because we will post updates and things like that on Instagram while we are on our break before season 2. So make sure to follow there. If you want to stay connected, join the Patreon fam. We got our meetup coming up in September. Again, we'll keep you guys updated with all the things on the Instagram. So if you want to join the Patreon and hang out with us in September, we would love to have you. Until next season,
see you
real soon.